What if I told you every night at exactly 3:07 a.m. something opened the door? Not wind, not imagination, something else. And this wasn't a movie, this really happened in 1971 in a quiet farmhouse in Harrisville. The move-in, the Perron family, had 5 daughters. They weren't looking for luxury. They wanted space, peace, a fresh start. When they found the 4-room farmhouse, it felt perfect. Old wooden beams, wide fields, a calm countryside. But the moment they stepped inside, their dog refused to enter. Animals sense things we don't. That was the first sign. The first week, the first few nights were normal. Then, small things started happening. Brooms moved from their place. Kitchen chairs shifted. Doors slowly creaked open. At first, they laughed it off, until 3:07 a.m. became a pattern. Every single night, footsteps in empty hallways, knocking from inside the walls, a rotten, decaying smell appearing from nowhere, and then the bruises. Carolyn Perron began waking up with scratches on her arms. She felt something tug her leg in the dark. She didn't tell the children at first, but the children were already seeing shadows. The shadows, the girls described different spirits. Some were harmless. One was not. They described a tall woman with a twisted neck staring at their mother, whispering, watching, waiting. The farmhouse wasn't just old, it had history. The land once belonged to Bathsheba Sherman. In the 1800s, she was accused of sacrificing a child in her care. Though never proven, rumors spread. Locals believed she practiced dark rituals. She died in 1885, but according to the Perrons, she never left. Research and fear. The more Carolyn researched, the worse it became. She discovered multiple deaths connected to the property. Children drowned, people hanged themselves, mysterious tragedies. The house wasn't haunted by one spirit, it was layered. Like something was attached to the land itself, and the activity grew violent. Beds shook, objects flew, whispers turned into growls. Carolyn believed the spirit wanted her, not the children, her calling the Warrens. Desperate and terrified, the Perrons contacted famous paranormal investigators, Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens had investigated dozens of hauntings, but even they felt something dark in that farmhouse. Lorraine claimed she sensed a spirit filled with hatred, focused entirely on Carolyn. They decided to conduct a séance, and that's when things escalated. The séance, the room was cold. Candles flickered. The air felt heavy. As the ritual began, Carolyn's body started shaking violently. Her head snapped back. Her voice changed. According to witnesses, she spoke in a language no one understood. Then, her chair lifted slightly off the ground. The daughters screamed. One of them later said she thought her mother was going to die. Ed Warren ended the séance abruptly. He feared something had attached itself more deeply. Aftermath. After the séance, the activity didn't stop. It intensified. But the family couldn't afford to leave, so they stayed for nearly 10 years, living beside something unseen, hearing footsteps, smelling decay, watching doors open at 3:07 a.m. Eventually, in 1980, they moved out. But the trauma followed them. Legacy, decades later, Their story inspired the blockbuster horror film, The Conjuring. But the real story was darker because there were no cameras, no dramatic music, just a family trapped in a house that didn't want them there. Final N, scariest part, the farmhouse in Harrisville still stands today. Visitors claim strange things still happen. And if you ever wake up at exactly 3:07 a.m. and hear a door slowly creak open, don't ignore it, because some doors are opened from the other side. Like, subscribe for more interesting real-life stories.